stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Purdue Boilermakers. The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. The give on the inside. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets open down the middle. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. And the Boilermakers have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
They'll give it on the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The Scarlet Knights offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone.
Got a lot of running room. He's at the 40. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because, Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. And the Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Jamison. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops the throw. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, we have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Jamison. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He'll bring it back. It's Floyd. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, the kicker's on the run. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Jamison trying to get to it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Scarlet Knights will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of running room. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Boilermakers! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to take the top off. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking for a man. It's Jamison. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. A strike downfield. Oh, look out! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Purdue!
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home, licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. He's got his man.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, he'll take that throw all day.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. The corners are walked up tight. They keep attacking through the air. Got his man in the middle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He wants to throw. Fires and picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to go up top on first down. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes it.
Gonna let it fly. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll take another shot here. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
To the air on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Boilermakers! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Jamison. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. New set of downs after that completion. The inside handoff. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Nowhere to go in the ball. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
On 2nd and goal, they believe he's got a nose for the goal line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that.
You know, sometimes wide receivers are so eager to get upfield once they have the ball. They take their eyes away. You really got to do a good job looking it in and securing the catch.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Using his feet to buy time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they try the middle of the stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Now on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Jacksonville State is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in CUSA, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Sam Houston.
Get it out on the screen.
For now, it's back to you fellows, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield, it's Jamison. Time to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Buck. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
It definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Oh, it's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Jamison. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
See what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is...
Ball's out. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
Man, what a blow for this offense. You got the football in the 4th quarter, a chance to go take the lead. Now you turn it over. Your defense is going to have to go out there and step up for you.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first one.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long.
Man, that's a killer. 2nd and inches, you want to take a shot and make a big play, but now it turns a 3rd down situation that could have been really good to a 3rd and long, and this offense now has to execute at a high level.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
It's complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense hung.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They're already in field goal range. They've got time to take some shots. Need to be urgent, but don't rush. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? You're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. And this to tie us up in the final minute. Splits the uprights. Good. Final minute of play. Guys, it's all tied up. Stage is set for some serious trouble. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. First down for this offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. He breaks a tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. So after the first down run, here's second down. Wants to throw. It's Jamison. Gonna take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll try the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. We'll get it started here in overtime. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down, still moving. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. They'll go with a direct snap. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder.
Touchdown, Purdue! They strike first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it, a lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Going to the ground. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Now, when I'm in OT, when I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football, I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I gotta take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to scramble. Trying to get rid of it. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He makes a grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Rutgers. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. The give from the gun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Scarlet Knights have moved it inside the 20. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, then they're making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime.
Oh, my God.
Not a chance. Missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He got it in. Ball game. What a... They win it in double overtime.
One of the reasons this...